hours, and we're finally arriving in Michigan.
Super guys.
We are about 4.5 hours and 5 hours into the trip. Oh, excuse me. Man, it's been so long this trip, I don't even know how long we've been driving now. So we are 7 hours into the trip. We are so close, 3 hours and 30 minutes to go. We're really excited to get there because we're really excited to eat, shower, and sleep. It's been a long night, but there's been zero traffic. That's why we did this so late, because zero traffic. So we're almost there. I'm looking forward to a bed and a hot shower. Fucking Michigan Metal Fest, baby.
How you feeling?
Bro, I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
How you feeling back there? Tired, but I feel better. I'm feeling alright. I went to the bathroom, I feel better. Oh, you're in a recliner? Yep. What the fuck? This man's in a recliner in a fucking van. What the fuck? No shit! You ruined the song! You dirty hoe!
Ah, caffeine time. 34 milligrams per 12 ounces. That'll get the job done.
How much longer we got?
Stand by. We have 2 hours and 28 minutes.
2 fucking hours.
That equates to 162 miles.
Fuck you and your goddamn miles.
I'm so done. I'm so done. Just get to Michigan. Longest ride of my life.
Where are we?
Fucking Michigan.
We're in fucking Michigan! Yeah! 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 Fucking help me, please. Please help me. Stop saying the miles, man. Stop saying the miles. I am losing my shit in this fucking car. Help me. How's the recliner?
You can sleep in it.
Dude, that fucking back is not even on. No. It's not even. Oh, gee.
What?
Almost there. Like,
Closer than we have been.
we're so close.
We're closer than we have been.
Like an hour and a half.
We're closer than we have been the entire trip.
We've never been more closer before.
We never have been this close.
We're going for it. Help.
Made it. We finally fucking made it, and I'm going to finally take a fucking shower.
You made it. I'm gonna sleep now. Vin says bye. Oh, kitty. Hi, kitty. You're cute. Oh, good night. No? Okay. No, you want to lay down? Okay. I'll pet you.
Good morning. Time to go to work.
We're on the way, Michigan Metal Fest! Yeah! Yeah, we're here now, baby. We're going. We got David, Lisa, Vin, and Jamie up in car 1. Hell yeah! Hot Rod Grill. Be here tomorrow. Sure, tomorrow on the way. It's still early in the setup phase. We're just kind of doing a quick little cruise around here. We got our mobile branch ATM set up for all your cash needs. Michigan Metal Fest sponsors setting up the beer tent here. We're gonna have all kinds of beer on tap, ready to go. Got second stage here, stage 2 down here. Main stage is being built as we speak on the other side of those trees. We got some awesome sponsors. Let's see, we got 2 Kings, 1 Nation, American Mosh Pits, Q106, My Merch Guy, Lucky Rooster, Pixel Page. I can't quite make out the last 2, I'm so sorry. Main stage getting set up to go up here shortly. It's right there behind there. That's the main stage being set up. We got VIP tent set up right here. The VIP tent all ready to go. All freshly loaded with alcohol right over there. Look at that. Hey, this is Mark with American Mosh Pits and Beyond the Barrier. We're doing the Beyond the Barrier takeover. We just finished up day 1 of prep. We got the stage is all set up. Stages is all set up. Sound, lighting, all that good stuff. We had a great team meeting with all the other volunteers, with Steve, one of the people that are putting this together. It's been a hell of a day. Lots of interviews. Time to go have a little team party down at the hotel with some bands maybe, and then just hang out. So hopefully it's a good one, and we'll see you guys soon. We'll put some of the shenanigans up here as well. So, hell yeah, day 1 in the books, and heading back to the site.
It was a great day today. We got a lot of good interviews, a lot of good footage for the upcoming movie, and now I'm going to feed my crew on this Brickstone out here in the parking lot. So get ready to see gourmet dinner for your crew, cooked in a hotel parking lot on a Brickstone.
Rocks, go. Hell yeah. What are you cooking there, buddy?
Right now we have some chicken that's been marinated in Italian dressing, some boneless breast that I cut up, so we'll start with that. And then I'll go on to the next item once I can clear all this yummy, yummy chicken.
Smells damn good. How you doing? You won tickets, right?
Yep.
Yeah. There you are.
I love my kids.
Yeah.
You know, and metal is the fucking foundry that I have with my boys. And
Do you remember what I said to you?
yeah, dude, and it made me cry, dude.
Are you okay telling it?
Yeah, dude.
What did you say?
I mean, he honestly told me, he's like, you've been through so much shit. You know, I went through so much loss. I almost fucking died with COVID. It took me 8 months to get back on my feet, and I was so scared to go to concerts because as sick as I got. But when he told me, he's like, you know what, man? You're a good dude. You're a good dad. I didn't know him from Adam to fucking Eve.
Yep.
For him to tell me that made me step back. Like, you know what? This is what the fuck it's about, man.
Yep.
Metal music is so fucking awesome.
And then, then what's he get?
And I guess tomorrow we're going to go shred it up.
For him and the family.
Fuck yeah, man. And
everybody.
I bought this at Inc. Fucking dime bag. This koozie's been with me for 2 years. and I'm about to hand it off to one of the coolest fucking guys I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
I'm
dude.
gonna fucking use it.
That motherfucker's got miles on it, dude. It's dime bag.
I love it. Look, I'm starting using it right now. Put my water in there right now. Boom.
You know where it's gonna go?
Fucking dime bag, man.
Where's it?
Always.
You know where that's gonna go?
In the museum.
The museum.
So we have a museum going
Right
of
on.
all of our stuff that we get given and get autographed.
Right,
And
right.
So I will put your koozie is going to go in the museum with all the
That
items.
means so much to me, man.
Well, you'll forever be part of it. Here's Michigan Metal Fest morning. Finally, motherfucker. The day is here and the time is now. Michigan Metal Fest is open for business, and the fans, as you see, are pouring in. We're starting to go through the checkpoints. So sound checks are finishing up. Real bands are getting ready to start. If you're not here, I don't know why. They still got tickets available at the door. This has been a Michigan Metal Fest, getting ready to rock. Michigan Metal is up and running. The music's hot. The weather's hot. I got an ice cold liquid death going. We've already sat down with Filth. Much more to come. Don't forget, later today, trifecta of Mosh will be Filth, Traitors, Gideon, all back to back. American Mosh Pits in the house of Michigan Metal Fest. Out at the Michigan Metal Festival grounds today, and right now I'm spending time with Ashley, who is the right-hand person of the festival. We're learning all about the backside of this. What goes on to actually put on Michigan Metal Festival? Ashley here is the golden child of that, and I've learned so much in the past half hour. Wait until you see the movie. It's going to be amazing.
All right, so I'm going to take you on over to the Kaleidoscope Garden. Here's the beautiful Lila Arboretum.
Okay. The Kaleidoscope Garden.
Yeah, so it's a natural-scaped children's garden. And it's just beautiful, and they've collected sculptures over the years that the kids really enjoy.
That's what I was about to ask, because you called it the Kaleidoscope Garden, but a lot of folks today have called it the Children's Garden. But you were the first one today to call it the Kaleidoscope Garden. So
Yeah.
tell me why we have two names to this garden.
Well, Kaleidoscope Garden is what its professional name is, or what the name of it is on the signage around Lila Arboretum.
Okay, you're the leader. I'm
We're going
strictly
this
the
way.
follower. Wow, look how beautiful all these wildflowers are.
Yeah, so they like a wild natural terrain. These are all local Michigan native flowers.
It's very cool to come this time of year. We have such good colors. Everything is in the stages of bloom as well as into the colors of fall.
So I am Steve Maple's personal assistant, which
Okay.
is how he umbrellas me into everything he does.
Sure, yeah.
But I don't technically work for Kill Crown. I do a lot of their back of house camp work.
Yeah, okay.
So like ordering merch, getting
Right.
the merch ready before it goes. But I don't actually travel with them right
The
now.
behind the scenes work that nobody sees.
They can't afford me yet.
Right, exactly. They gotta wait till they got that money.
We're gonna go
There
through
we
this
go. Oh, look
beautiful
how
path.
cute the walls are.
So you see the little hot air balloon?
Oh, yes.
So
Is
Battle
that where we're
Creek,
going?
it is.
Oh, that's amazing. It's like a beacon.
Battle Creek, Michigan has been known for being right here at an active military base,
Okay.
Fort Custer.
hmm
And they put on an air show every year in July. And when I was little, it was the Battle Creek Hot Air Balloon Festival.
Wow.
Now they call it it's like an air show or something like that. I still call it the Balloon Festival, let's be real.
So let's touch on this a little bit as we get close to this garden. You seem like you are a native lifer around here. Is that correct?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I get to joyfully say that I travel a lot,
Mhm.
and I've been able to live other places.
Mm-hmm.
But I am born and raised right in Berry County, which is the next county over.
Okay.
Very, very rural.
Okay.
Which means if you were going to go to a Meijer or a Walmart or something like that, you're going to come over here to Calhoun County, or you're going to go over to Kalamazoo County.
Wow.
A good 20, 30 minutes.
Wow. So you're talking in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, so Steve and I, we run a landscaping company in a very small rural area that is just blessed with lots of lakes You
So you
can't.
have people wanting to do all that
They want to do
escape
all
work
that.
with their lakeside and their docks and all that.
And there's some private lakes and some more bougie clients, you know, that it's all their lake houses.
I believe we've
So.
arrived, eh? We're about to enter the historic Kaleidoscope Garden here at the Arboretum. So the gates to this garden are pretty mystical. I imagine as a local, you must have some type of personal story for this place.
You know, not anything extravagant, but my kids and I enjoy coming here. I have a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old, and this is a good place to come and be together and just be peaceful and quiet. So we really enjoy that, and they love running through here and finding all the little sculptures. So you'll start to see them as we come around here. Like there's a little turtle there.
Well, we can start right here.
Yeah.
We have the spoon fence, right?
It's like it's very magical in here.
Here's what we're going to try to do, because this is American Mosh. We're going to try to relate each sculpture to a rock or metal band. So we'll start with Soundgarden for Spoon Man
I love it.
with our spoon fence. So we're going to go from quiet and peaceful, you said, into the loud and raging.
Yeah.
So Michigan Metal Fest, you are Steve's assistant. You've been there through the planning.
Yep.
You've been there through it all. What is big this year? What do we have to look forward to?
We are so pumped for this year because we're growing in all areas. So we actually cut the band size down and went to 2 stages instead of 3. And we were able to accommodate everybody a little bit better that way. And we were also able to have better availability for our sponsors as well. So by doing so, we have a bigger VIP. We have better representation. Our second stage is bigger.
Steve Maple and his band get ready to throw down with Kill Crown.
As promoters and as a festival, you've now given these bands the opportunity to do why they're here, which is gain fans. And you did that by saying, here is your own individual time.
Yep, and we, you know, there's a 5-minute walk time between each stage. So there's no more, you know, I've been a big festival goer since I was like 17.
So this will be our next stop right here.
So it, you know, for me, one of the big things that you have to do is you gotta decide what bands you're gonna see and what bands you're not gonna see, what DJs you're gonna see, what DJs you're not gonna see, what fire show you're gonna see. So this way we made it super easy. If you wanna see everybody, see everybody. And then if there's somebody that's just not your forte, so to speak, then that's when you go and grab your food.
This has been, we are here this morning at the grounds for Michigan Metal Fest. Got a little bit of an early access, so we're able to talk to some of the awesome vendors, like these ladies right here, putting together some phenomenal looking barbecues. So, what do we got in there? Amazing. So let's first start with, what's your name?
Jaylee.
And what's her name?
Alana.
Alana. So you guys said this is a family business, correct?
Yes.
And who owns it?
My mom.
Your mom owns it?
Brenda Baldwin.
Brenda Baldwin. What's the name of your business?
On the road.
On the, here, flip that one down real quick so we can see the other side. This is a amazing cooker, by the way. Look at this. On the roll food truck. I mean, that is amazing. All right, you can open it back if you need to. So let's talk a little bit about your business is a mobile barbecue. So you come over here with me and we don't get in our way. She's got an important job right now.
We have a food truck, but we're in a tent today because we're also at Backyard Burgers and Brews.
So you got 2 spots in one location. Smart business lady your mother is. Wow. So what type of cooking do we got going on here? What do we got coming off the grill? Tell us all about it.
So this is our barbecue. This is a special today. We don't normally have chicken leg and thigh. but the original idea was garlic bread and then pasta inside. So we have spaghetti, chicken fettuccine.
Kind of like a bread bowl deal.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
all right,
open
that
face
makes sense.
sandwich.
All right, so this, and then why did we switch up to this luscious looking barbecue?
Well, we always had barbecue. We have pulled pork and pulled pork mac and cheese.
That's
our
what she
number
showed
one
us over
seller.
here.
Yes.
So we have both of those in there?
Yes.
No shit. Hold that mic up to her.
Oh, so we'll have the chicken leg and thigh. We'll have the pulled pork with the on the roll with the garlic bread and everything also today.
And how's that mac and cheese get in there? That's what I want to know.
Fire. So it goes in the middle of the garlic bread.
Uh-huh.
And so we can have pulled pork mac
Yeah.
inside there. So it's like an open face sandwich.
Yeah.
And then you can have regular pulled pork with coleslaw. You can have chicken fettuccine. We also run a special for barbecue chicken mac. So that's one of the specials that we actually started running also.
So later on, what time should I be over here so we can do a live cut of me trying out this mac and cheese deal?
I would say about 12 o'clock will work good for us.
I will be by between 12 and 1, and we're going to do this.
All right.
All right, so okay, we are back with On the Roll. They invited us back for lunch, and lunch is done. They have a dish that you are the owner, right?
Yes.
Give us your name.
Brenda,
Brenda, where are you from?
Battle Creek,
How long has this been your business?
since 2019.
Wow.
So, little
So
while.
it's been some success then.
Yeah,
Blood, sweat, and tears?
a lot.
All right, so this is your chance to now showcase this signature dish that you have. So first of all, tell us about it.
Okay, so this is the pulled pork mac and cheese.
Right.
Everything is served on a garlic bread bun. So she's
Okay.
got the garlic bread. She's gonna fill it full of the mac and cheese.
Yeah,
And
Philly girl.
then she's gonna go ahead and put the pulled pork on there, which we cook. Whoa! So
American Mosh
put
Pits with the assist.
we put the pork right there on
Yeah,
it.
we saw that earlier.
Smoker.
Don't you worry.
So just gonna put the pork on it. We've got
Okay, that's really looking like Carb City goodness. Like
barbecue sauce.
Yes, please, absolutely. Is this homemade barbecue sauce?
That's a secret.
Okay, 10-4. Your secrets are safe with me.
Okay.
All right, so this is my first experience with this, and it looks damn delicious. So here we go.
Make sure you get a little bit of the garlic bread.
I'm getting in there, trust me, girl.
Okay.
We are not screwing around here. Guys, this is so thick. Oh my God. Mark, hold on. Let me get you a bite. Yes, you're going to love this. Hold on. Oh my God. I feel like I'm having a foodgasm like right now. A little bite, Mark. You ready? Oh yeah. Look at this. This is amazing. Okay, Mark. Here we go. Mark, what do you think?
Great.
Yeah, he likes it so much he can't talk. So, is this, come on around. Is this your recipe?
Yes.
And what? How did you come up with this?
So my ex-husband
Okay.
retired from the military. He wanted to do a food truck. Then he decided the food truck was way too much work. So I do the full food truck. But the kids came up with the concept of the garlic bread because we started with the spaghetti.
Yeah.
And who doesn't love to stuff their garlic bread full of spaghetti?
Okay.
So, and then we just thought, well, what else can we put in these garlic bread buns? And
All right.
everybody loves a good pulled pork mac.
I'm gonna make a few comments here.
Okay.
One, are you currently in a relationship?
No, well, sort of.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you this. Sort of. Gentlemen, I'm in a relationship. So if not, I would send her number right now because if she cooks like this, she is absolutely amazing. This is amazing, amazing dish. So is this on the truck?
It is.
Okay. And where's the truck going to be at next once you pack up to Michigan Middle?
Well, so tonight we are actually headed downtown to Backyard Burgers and Brews. Next weekend we'll be in Charlotte for their Frontier Days. I don't know. We're all over. We're Jackson, Grand Rapids, Lansing, Coldwater.
When I lick my finger, it's because you have made an amazing dish.
Good.
I just want to tell you, this is probably one of the best dishes I've ate doing reporting at different shows and festivals. So, damn, you did a good job.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. Go ahead, plug your business.
Say the name, how we can get a hold of it.
On the Roll, and you can find us on Facebook at otrfoodtruck.com.
They are going to become highly recommended by American Mosh Pits.
And we have now the strawberries, right? So do you know where I'm going with this?
Maybe.
Strawberry Fields.
I knew it.
Right? There you go. Yeah. All right, let's continue on our journey.
You can see why it's so much fun for the kids to be out
They
here.
would absolutely love this place. So I want to just go straight ahead, and we're going to have a seat underneath this here.
Yeah.
And the next thing I want to say is, did you have any involvement in the lineup, or your job was just to promote it once it was given to you?
Oh, thank God I don't have anything to do with it.
Okay.
I, for all intents purposes, try and run as much clerical work as possible.
Okay.
Because we all know creative people need creative space.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get bogged down with all of the, spreadsheets and small details, sometimes that can eat away at your creative time. And that was something that I noticed in my boss and in a really good friend of mine. Steve and I have been friends for over 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
And so we've watched each other grow in our separate lives, and we both realized that working together, we actually balance each other out very well.
Mm-hmm. A yin and yang.
Yeah, and so even though I'm not necessarily, he can take a list of bands and listen to, I'll give him a stack of submissions. I am behind a lot of the emails because that's a lot of, clutter.
It's tons.
For an
Yes,
artistic person,
absolutely,
it's clutter.
100%.
And overwhelming at times. So if I can get rid of that for him, he can listen to that music and he can go, this person, they're going to be hot and they're blowing up right now. He did that last summer after 2023 Michigan Metal Fest. We came across Phil. Right, and we were like, we can't wait a year.
Right,
to have Phil. We can't.
They gotta come. We gotta get them.
So we invited him out for our big Dark Christmas show,
which was pretty big. I saw a lot of footage of that. You guys did well.
We do a couple club shows a year right here in Battle Creek, Michigan, at the Music Factory.
The world famous Music Factory.
The world famous Music Factory.
There you go.
And Jeff Harris is actually the co-owner of Michigan Metal Fest.
Okay.
So it's him and Steve that are actually.
Oh, that's excellent. I didn't know that.
He's kind of more of not technically a silent, so I can say his name.
Sure.
But him and Buffy do so much for this scene and have over the years.
Locally or nationally as well?
Locally. Locally. So they do, they know people nationally. They brought people in nationally. So national bands and stuff like that. Housed right here in Battle Creek.
Right.
Which is huge for us, rural kids.
And no, I can tell you honestly, we can joke about the Music Factory being woken, but it is a huge for people to stop and play the Music Factory. So it is.
Major people.
Do you know why we stopped under the hot air balloon?
Why?
Because in media, we're always full of hot air. I'm a reporter, so my research has come up with Michigan Metal Fest has an all-time buzz on the East Coast. There's a lot of people this year traveling in from states on the East Coast. And how did you guys do that? How did you go from a place that really the Midwest scene was focused on going to now people are traveling in?
I'm going to chalk that up to our fabulous hospitality team from last year. I think when the bands come here... hospitality.
Really? This is very interesting.
Because it all comes down from the bands and the agents. The fans will go where they can see them.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
So last year we focused and doubled down hard on our hospitality for bands. And it got through the industry that we want you to come and play in the woods at Lyle Arboretum.
Yo, thank you guys so fucking much. Set this motherfucker off. You'll never shine. Regret is not fucking hard. You guys were fucking awesome tonight. I'm hearing about 27% of you, which means I need about another 73% to move this fucking bitch. Jump! 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 Off your fucking feet! That's a little bit better. Put a fist up if you had a good night so far. Thank you guys so fucking much. Move this shit.
So because we take care of our band so well now, we actually have an entire area that's just for the band.
The A tier.
Yeah, the headliners have their own space in what we call a green room.
Yeah.
Now we've taken it a step further, and the other 16 bands that'll be playing tomorrow have their own green room area, and they'll be fully catered. And so, you know, that always goes over really well.
Yeah.
But VIP, EXSR is the entrance to our VIP. They always give out a bunch of swag. They always bring artists up with them.
Yeah.
They brought Quintessent Manus and Volrath this year, and we're just huge fans of both of those
Those
bands.
are good bands.
Yeah.
They're that level that they have a following and
They're
people
so
will
nice.
travel a little bit. They're great
Yeah.
people. We are backstage at the Michigan Metal Fest, and ladies and gentlemen, I have one of the bigger bands that's here today, Filth from Shelby, North Carolina. Gentlemen, how are you doing?
Good.
So
You?
what I want to do first is I just want to run through, let everybody introduce yourself and what you do for the band, and hey, how long you been with the band too? Let's get that. So we'll start with you.
Austin.
And
I play bass.
bass, how long?
About a year and a half.
About a year. Okay, go ahead.
I'm Dustin. I do vocals. Been in the band since inception, 2015.
And I don't think you need any introduction. All right, go ahead.
Alex drums, about 10 years. David, I play guitar. I've been with the band since the beginning with Dustin.
So, what I want to ask first is Phil travels around the country. Like, I live in Delaware, and I see Filth in Maryland, and I see Filth in Pennsylvania, and people are out there, they know the name. So, somebody talk a little about history of band and how you guys got so big. Who wants to do that?
I wouldn't say we're big by any means.
Yeah.
I'd say we've just been playing for a long time and traveling a lot. Finally getting a little notary.
And how do you feel the names got out there? Is it more just playing? Have you done something special on social media? I mean, what's driven it?
The last album popped off pretty hard, but we've been grinding for 10 years on the road.
10 years straight.
Yep.
You guys are road warriors. Okay. Next thing I'm going to ask is a pretty simple question, unband related, so I want everybody's answers. We'll start with you. Who are you excited to see today?
Gideon.
Who are you excited to see today?
Gideon.
Gideon.
Gideon. Okay, so
Little Gideon shirt.
I know, right? It's perfect. So this will be our third time covering Gideon this year. We had a chance in March, and we sat down and did an interview with a really great band. Last year you were here, and you guys had a good performance last year, right? And you had a good performance. You're back again. So what makes this festival one that a band says, yep, absolutely, put us back on there?
I mean, the bands we played with, bands we get to see, the people, everybody's chill. Just they show us love here. So
We've heard a lot about how the bands get treated by the promoters here. Do you want to comment on that?
I ain't really handle none of that. I mean,
All
they're
right,
probably
go
cool.
ahead, anybody, but yeah.
So, I mean, seems cool.
Yeah, that's what we like to hear, because a lot of places it gets a little messy. Fortunately, it's here. So, does anyone want to add? This is your chance. This is your shot to just market Filth right here.
Check us out on all social media, Facebook, Instagram. We're on Spotify. You name it, that's where we are. We're going to be at a show soon. We got a lot of touring coming up. Come check us out. Come hang out with us, please.
And today, because you have a big presence, a lot of people are looking for this. Give us the one
song on the set list that nobody should miss when you guys get on stage?
Chin check.
Which one?
Chin check.
Chin check. All right, guys. We appreciate it. Can we get horns up? This is Vin hanging out with Phil backstage at Michigan Metal Fest.
Now bust your hands over with this one. We're gonna leave y'all with this shit. 2 words. Chin check. Wicked war, they don't ever decide. What that boy ain't about, make it rest his blood. Try to fuck off me, you got some fucking nerve. Say it with your motherfucking chest, bitch. Say it with your motherfucking chest, bitch. For somebody to say goodbye. Somebody eats for free. You might just miss some pay. Say this shit, my niggas. Cheese, check. Put your shit right. Cheese, check. With the gun, make it down. With this book, then you'll never deserve. Right up, fuck me. You got some fucking nerve. Do it. Got the fuck down. Check, bitch! I see what you do, you want to involve when you in the mouth. Give it a go, going around, think of this down. Come on, motherfuckers! One more minute, give it to me! Y'all are dope as fuck, man. Thank you.
The one thing I want to comment on, and I was a single dad for years. I raised 2 kids of my own. One of my issues, as many Americans out there today, is financials, right?
Yeah.
You guys have created a ticket that's affordable, but you get a full national package. How do you guys do that?
Well, we work very hard at our budget.
Yes.
Right? Because essentially we almost run like we're a nonprofit organization, even though we are an LLC. We just don't ever make any fucking money.
Man, makes sense. No, makes sense.
Because whenever we get some money, we're like, oh, we want to get this band, or we want to get, these amenities, or we want to add this or that to the festival. So there's that. But also, we found kind of like our little niche, if you will. We don't overstretch ourselves. Like, we have an excellent booking agent that works right along with Steve and Jeff to make sure we get who we want. And he can get us people that are of dreams.
Right.
Right? But then it would eat up our whole budget.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so you put in this one big band, and then what are you going to have, 4 bands to support it? Because that's all you can afford.
So we try and get, somebody that's, recognizable and totally badass to headline every year.
But within the budget.
But within our budget. And then that means that it's within the fan goers or the ticket holders' budget as well.
You're going to pass it on to the budget they can afford.
Right, because you can see...
What's the cost of a ticket for Michigan Metal Fest?
Like currently? Or
just current general
right
admission
now
ticket.
It's $50.
Yeah.
But that's our last height until gate. It's $65 at the gate day of. But our early bird tickets start as early as the day after the event. And you can get tickets as cheap as $40.
Yeah, but even $65 is you're well within somebody's budget to be able to.
And VIP is only $120.
So I mean, even if you want to go all out, you can go all out, but not break your bank.
VIP Brutal is $160.
And what is the difference? So let's go through this real quick. So here I am buying a general admission. What do I get?
$50, you get in.
Okay, now I'm going up
Bathrooms,
to,
badass bands, badass merch, vendors.
and then
Yeah.
now we move up to the VIP level.
VIP level, you are under a shaded tent.
Okay.
You have prime viewing access area to the main stage.
Okay.
You have this year's a grab and go snack.
Oh, cool.
The bigger we get, we'd love to offer full catering.
The grab and go snack is a great idea.
Grab and go snacks.
Yeah.
Private bar, $1 off all drinks.
Yeah.
And private bathroom.
Okay, so now brutal, you said?
Brutal.
Brutal.
We really make people mad with brutal.
Okay,
and
what
it
is
makes
it?
me
What do
so
you get?
happy. You see how happy it
Yeah, I
makes
am. Let's
I
give it.
just love telling
Give it
people
to
they
me.
can't have it.
Yeah.
You get your VIP Michigan Metal Fest shirt,
Okay.
which is different every year.
Okay.
You get this year, you get a Michigan Metal Fest snapback hat.
Okay,
brought
cool.
to us.
Oh, I saw those earlier with some people. That was amazing.
The red ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you need one for a media guy, just let me know.
Yeah, those come
All right.
from Dirtbag Daryl.
Oh gosh.
Or Dirtbag Clothing. Sorry,
Dirtbag
Dirtbag
Blair.
Daryl. That's so funny. Yeah, there you go.
Get it.
Dirtbag John is who it is. But yeah, so I love that. Those are there. The shirts are actually printed by him as well.
Yep.
We love Dirtbag Clothing.
Mhm.
And then we also have stickers in there. And then this year, because I am actually the head of VIP,
Okay.
I reached out to bands.
Okay.
And we have like 8 bands that are
Wow.
giving swag.
That's great.
And that goes into their swag bags.
Yep.
So, you know, like pins, stickers,
Mhm.
even just, I told them, even if you can just give us
Anything.
a QR code,
Yeah,
it gets
anything.
the fans right to your music and
Yeah.
right to your merch.
And when you get home and you jump out the
Oh,
bag and all
I
this
love
stuff
it.
falls on the
It's like
counter.
I'm
Yeah, it's cool.
fucking Santa Claus.
And you always
Like,
go
here
through
you
all
go,
of it,
here you
you're
go.
scanning whatever. Yeah. So the next thing I want to talk about is the program we at American Mosh was a part of, and that was the free tickets for vets.
Yes, so we love that program. I mentioned a little bit earlier that here in Battle Creek we do have an active military base.
Yeah.
And we have an active airfield.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a lot of vets in the area. We have a lot of active military in the area, and we love to give back to our community.
Absolutely.
So we decided that vets should just get in free.
I thought that was a great program.
I personally have a lot of vets in my family, and one of my best friends is still active military, and he went right after 9/11 happened.
Mhm.
I know I look too young to have known that, but he went right after we graduated and right after 9/11.
Yeah.
And he has always listened to the most brutal music as he, you know, he was jumping out of military helicopters over in Iraq and Iran and being dropped onto tops of buildings and then going down and securing entire neighborhoods, which is an incredibly dangerous job.
Yeah, exactly.
Incredibly dangerous, especially over there and especially during that time. And I asked him one time how he got through that, you know, and he was like, my playlist is the most brutal fucking playlist.
There you
you've
go,
ever
metal
heard.
music, metal music.
So we're all about synergy here.
Yeah.
We find a lot of synergy with vets and
Mhm.
active military. And speaking of, while we're talking about this, if anybody's active military and they want to come, they are more than welcome to still email
We
us.
have been promoting that heavily for you guys.
It's just it's a weird kind of, people don't understand it or take it the
What
same
I
way.
did as a company was, we figured that active
Just
is just
military
as if,
free.
So I just said active or,
So we
active
might
duty
change
or,
the verbiage.
Yeah, and it was fine. People
Yeah.
understood, and with the you guys gave us close to like 50 tickets that we gave away, and some of those went to active duty, some of those went to vets, and they were all excited in the same way.
And I think between us, you guys, and who else was it that I gave some to? Not my merch guy. Two Kings took some down from Pennsylvania. And somebody else was giving them away, and I'm going to remember as soon as we're done talking about that.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think we gave away just under 200 vet tickets.
That's
this year.
amazing.
Yeah.
High five. Great job. Doing our early walk. We got Dem's Fighting Words right here, guys. So let's get introduced to them, see who they are, and talk a little bit about the band. So we'll start with you. Name?
Hey, I'm Nathaniel. I'm the drummer.
And where are you from?
I'm from Chicago Heights.
Okay. So name and what you do and where you're from.
So my name is Austin. I'm the vocalist of Dem's Fighting Words, and I'm from Willowbrook.
Okay, go ahead, guys.
I'm Scott. I play guitar, and I'm from Schaumburg, Illinois.
Okay.
My name's Santana. I play bass. I don't know. I guess I live in Richmond Park now.
Richardson Park.
Yeah.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna tell you. We cover thousands of bands. You guys, we love your work. So your set is one of the sets I've been looking forward to on there because I haven't
Yeah,
seen you
dude.
guys live yet. So this is my opportunity. So I want you to talk a little bit about the band, the music. Who's best to talk about this?
He's a founding member. So
Okay, we're gonna take that. We're gonna give that to you. So just tell us about when you started, a little bit of the history of the band, and give us some things about the music today.
Yeah.
Come on over here, boy.
So,
Get up in here.
So I come from a background of production of rap beats and general instrumentals, and also from a background of the deathcore days of early 2000s, and I wanted to find some sort of middle ground, but I also kind of wanted to go a little heavier, a little more brutal, a little bit more brash. So we went more on the hardcore route, not quite all the way there. Not we're dipping our toes somewhere in between metalcore, deathcore, and hardcore, and pretty much I just got a little team together. It took a little bit of time, but I found the right guys, and it honestly moved pretty quick. We're only about 2 years into the band being a thing,
And you're playing Michigan
and we're doing this, so I think we're doing something right.
Absolutely. So let me ask you a question based on what you said. You came from the beats and things like that. Are you guys mixing a DJ in with you guys?
We don't have a live DJ, but I do a lot of backing track samples, things like trap
Great.
hi-hats, and
Yeah.
we have samples involved that are made by us in-house.
That's awesome.
And-
I'm going to tell you what. So I am 45, so I grew up through the new metal era and all that stuff. So I love bands using DJs and throwing the backing tracks in. So you just rose the bar for Vin's excitement for the Dems fighting words set. So next I'd like to hear is what's the best place for fans to go on and get your information? We all got our socials, but what's the best for you guys?
We post pretty frequently on Instagram. Facebook would be our secondary, but Instagram is definitely, if something's happening, you're going to see about it within the day.
Okay, so you guys can all think about this, and one person can answer or multiple, but you have a set list. There's a song on there that you say, you know what, this is the one that the crowd's going to walk away and say, I want a Dems Fighting Words album or whatever it is. What song is that today?
I think, it's an easy one. It's our new one. It's Catch a Brick.
Catch a Brick?
Yeah, we just came out with it. It's a single off of the album that we're working on currently. And I think it really shows, who we are and what we were trying to do. We're finally at a place where we can make the music exactly how we want to make it.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. You'll be hearing it in this set. And that's just a little slice of what we got going on.
Try to push me around, yeah, and you fucking down. We're gonna do, we're gonna run, my fucking hell. I don't care what's running, you're running on. I will fuck you and take out your fucking eye. I'm the fucking life. Watching your life pass by, you son of a bitch!
What the fuck is good? Fucking love you guys. We're Dems Fighting Words from Chicago. It's blessed to be here to see everybody. Who wants it? Who wants it? Who wants it the most?
Hey, fucking roll. I'm gonna pass this out. Keeps it. We're gonna play this game a little bit more today. For right now, if you can get this, it's fucking yours by the end of the song.
Get this up!
Let's get it, boys. All my life I've been pushing around my motherfuckers. Guess what? Now it's our fucking turn, motherfucker. Let me get where I signed up to get the cameras in for your bitch. What the fuck do you still keep talking?
That's now it's triple X. I have a garage sale cleared in that thing. I've got multiple hats.
Michigan, nobody stands still. Fuck this place up. Tell me something right here. Fuck you, keep track through. Fuck the boys in blue. Got a word of truth. It's a
The one thing that's nice about Metal Fest compared, and this isn't downing, any other of the major festivals.
Absolutely.
Is that we're small enough to where it feels personal still, but we're big enough for the crowd, for the entire crowd to feel that personal.
So you feel
connection.
that the advantage of a
concert goer coming to Michigan Metal Fest is you get more of a personal experience here than you will at big festivals.
Oh yeah, by far. Like you might catch the artists, you know, running around a big festival.
I'm gonna be at my booth at 2 p.m. doing 30 minutes of selfies and sign your whatever you brought, and you might get to say 3 words to me, by the way.
But literally, like Tyler, John Paul, the members of Upon a Burning Body. I mean, like they're a lot of these band members get so captured with, you know, being at a place like the Arboretum.
Yeah.
Because it's, you know, this nature,
Mhm.
beautiful nature place that, you know, they want to experience all of it. So, you
Mhm.
know, you'll see the members of bands just kind of walking around, checking out other bands, checking out the other stage. And they're out in the crowd. They're not being, you know,
They're
a
not
band
backstage.
member.
I'm not non-accessible. You can talk to me. I'm here. I'm with you guys.
So we're out here on the Bender Walkway. Michigan Metal Fest is up and rocking right now. Everything is going great. Weather's great. People are here. And we ran into my man here, which is one of the most interesting booths that we ran into so far. So, what's your name, sir?
I'm James Morton.
And James, what name of the business?
Adams Family Farms.
And tell us all about it.
So we're a local brew operation located in Hastings, Michigan.
Mhm.
We're a metric company. We came out to hang out with the Metal Fest crew out here and just enjoy the partaking in the product.
Have you guys been to Michigan Metal Fest before, or is this your first time?
It's our second year, actually. Last year we came in, met with Steve and Ashley. They kind of brought us in because he runs a business close by our offices as well. And we had a chat about, you know, the love of, you know, cannabis and how we can help this event be even more cool.
Absolutely.
And he got
Michigan
up front.
legal state. There's nothing wrong with it.
Absolutely.
It's absolutely great.
Perfectly legal.
Here's some of the questions I have for you.
Yeah.
So I am 45 years old.
Yeah.
And a lifelong smoker. And to be in a spot in the United States of America where we see legalization, not only for medical, but for recreational. How, as a business person involved, and I know it's not your business, but as a business person that's involved with it, how's it feel? How does it operate day to day? Is it as easy as people think it is, or is it a lot harder?
Oh, it's nothing like people think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of business, a lot of different variables involved in that.
Yeah.
A lot of different, you know, moving discs and everything else, and keeping things in compliance with the state's always important.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of different pieces involved. It's not just dropping some seeds in the ground and growing some weed.
Yeah, exactly. That's what everybody thinks. You just grow some weed. All right, now we're going to sell it in the storefront. And it seems like there's a lot more to it. And it seems the people that do it are passionate about it. You seem passionate about it.
Absolutely.
What's your drive? What's your passion? What's keeping you to do this?
Well, many years ago, I consumed cannabis and learned that it helped me with my ADHD.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've always been a very passionate supporter of that and its usage for medical purposes. Had an opportunity to get involved with some gentlemen who started up this grow, and they asked me to come on board and help them out with marketing and sales. And I love it. It's a great opportunity to be out there representing a great product that, you know, this is long overdue.
And now we're going to lead into the marketing and sales. So here we are at a music festival.
Yep.
And like you said, you met with Steve and Ashley. And you know, it's a music festival. Weed's definitely going to get smoked. It's a great opportunity. But what happened last year? What was the draw that said now we want to come back in 2024?
Just people were so chill. They had a great time. They added a new vibe, a new level of excitement to the event.
Mm-hmm.
Even had people coming up to us at the end of the event talking about how great it was to see a cannabis company out here representing.
Did you have the same style booth yesterday?
Much more scaled down. We actually hung out in a different area of the property and did our own thing. But this year, Steve and Ashley thought it makes sense to get us over more visible so we have a chance to interact with our customers.
Yeah.
So everyone's our customer.
All right. So can I do a dab as we're here?
Absolutely.
All right, let's go. Come on, let's do it.
All right. We're going to rip some Humblebee.
Where are we at?
It's Humblebee.
Humblebee.
They're one of our longest standing customers. They purchase a lot of our outdoor product.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
They purchase a lot of our outdoor product that we harvest.
Okay.
They produce this resin product. It's available all over the state of Michigan, different locations.
Yeah, I'm going to hold this over here so they can see it.
That's good.
All right, I'm going to spit it, Mark, because we got a little bit on each side, all right? We got a nice little graphic there. All right, Humblebee, this is what we're doing. Oh, yeah, let's take a look. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, my God. Oh, man. That smells amazing. What was that? All right.
We're got the Humble Bee. We're ready to rock. Which one am I using?
This one right here.
All right, I'm ready. I'm gonna move this one over, so if I start coughing and passing out, I don't knock it over.
There you go.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Over here, I'll tell you when to go. Actually, I'll put it on.
All right, I'm gonna get down on my knees and pray to you, son. Mark, you may be pushing me back to the band after this. I'm just gonna tell you. Here we go.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for
Here we go.
Yeah, pull it out.
A tradition in American mosh pits. One's up. This has been. You gotta do your ones up, man. Come on. This has been American mosh pits, and we are getting high as hell out here at the vendor booth at Missy Melville. It's a pleasure to be able to sit with you for a little bit.
Yeah.
I know you're a busy guy today and tomorrow, but this is an awesome day that we can sit together. So first, I want to hear, where's Scott from and how did you get involved with Michigan Metal Fest?
I'm from just outside Battle Creek here. I've been native here my entire life. Then the way I just kind of got involved with Metal Fest is literally the first year, I heard about it happening and I was just
And what year was that, Scott?
2017.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, oh, that seems like it'd be kind of cool, because at the time, I was getting really more into the metal scene, and I was just like, yeah, that seems like it'd be something cool. So first year out here, I was, doing security work. Wasn't too much of, anything, other than running around being a big dude in a security shirt. And, I fell in love with it from watching on that first year a dude in a wheelchair crowd surf to Devil Driver to
That's amazing.
Watching this little 7-8-year-old kid just go crazy in the mosh pit for the entire last two bands. I was like, holy cow, this kid is going. And then ever since then, I kind of fell into my place. I became, main stage manager, and I've had the honor to work with, Whitechapel, Lorna Shore, Chelsea Grin, Head PE, just a lot of bands that, I grew up listening to or,
Hatebreed, I saw that on the list.
Hatebreed, that was an overall fun year. That was just a great experience.
I mean, so I'm all in on that.
But it's just been kind of, almost surreal to see, going from this kid in high school who worked stages and, for all the plays and stuff to doing it on this grand of a scale for this many people. And, I come out here every year and do it just to, see people smile. I don't really, if I don't want to make any money off of something like this, I just want to, at the end of the day, music has saved my life more times than I care to count. And I know there's people who are out in this crowd every year who, nobody knows what everybody's going through.
Sure.
And at the end of it, all these people have, huge smile on their face and they're enjoying, every ounce of it. And you can honestly, it's nice to sit out here and say, hey, everything that I've been doing for, you know, the last year in one day is, you know, hopefully help somebody, you know, have a change of thought, have a change of mind on life, that there's, you know, this huge family out here that at the end of the day is going to love and support you. We beat around on each other.
When you say
in a fun
huge
way.
family, let me ask you a question. You say huge family as the people attending, or huge family as the Michigan Metal Fest staff? What are you referring to there?
Basically the crowd, because yeah, like I was saying, like, you know, I was once that person, you know, struggling with, you know, a lot of mental stuff, and music saved my life. And you know, to be the, like I said, one of the people involved to help, you know,
cross the barriers, what I call it.
Does
that make sense?
Yeah. But to just know that, you know, there's at least 3 people out there who, you know, earlier that week was going through something that, you know, we're happy that you're still here. And if the music's the reason that you're still here, then you know, that's all that matters to me.
You know, it's funny you say that, because this year when we were promoting Michigan Metal Fest, Steve had challenged us with being part of the free Tickets for Vets program. And we gave those out to a lot of people in person. I had a lot of events that I was emceeing throughout the East Coast. And you're right. The stories that I would hear about how this is where I'm going to pick my Army buddy up in this state on the way there, and we're going to spend a whole weekend, and we haven't seen each other in 10 years. And the stories of this is, you know, me and my Navy buddies listening to metal the whole time we were on the ship, and that's what got us away. And, you know, I'm going to pick 2 of those out. It was, you hit the nail on the head with that, because I personally have felt that since giving these tickets away, starting in, gosh, January, February, whatever it was. So you have accomplished that here. And it's striving out all the way out on the East Coast, because I'm doing this in Philadelphia and Delaware, and East Side Maryland, and these are the responses I'm getting. So, and towards Michigan Metal, the community, yes, but even towards the community that you guys helped create all these years. So, how does that make you feel?
It's honestly kind of shocking, because yeah, when, you know, I mean, Steve said it earlier, when, you know, the first year of Metal Fest that we had, we never expected to blow up into something like this, where we got you guys, we got Dirtbag, we got all the, you know, these, you know, huge outside sources wanting to come in and, you know, be a part of it. Like it's shocking that it, you know, it's had that much reach, and that it's also, you know, it's giving people that positive aspect in, you know, life. People are able to, you know, connect on this level. And it's just strange, because like we were talking about earlier, start of some little runty festival, and, you know, Southwest Michigan and Battle Creek, you got this beautiful arboretum.
Has it always been in Battle Creek?
Oh yeah, every year has been right here at the arboretum. As a matter of fact, where we're sitting right now is where main stage used to be located. So right behind us here, bands like Chelsea Grin, Hatebreed, Head P, Devil Driver, 36 Crazy Fist, just have all played on, you know, this stage
Stage at a point right now, it's safe that me and you could walk up on it.
Oh yeah.
Come on, let's take a walk.
Side here.
Seeing some bands here. All right, Scott. I want you right now to just stand right here. I want you to just picture one of the most memorable experiences or memories in your life since you said this is it. This is where the main stage has been, right? So now I want you to think about that for a minute, and then I want you to tell me about it.
Michigan Metal Fest 2019. It was our main headliners were Head P, Chelsea Grin, Hatebreed, and I was standing back here in the wings.
Where were you standing?
Right about here.
Okay.
And crowds yelling for an encore for Head P, screaming an encore for Head P.
So the performance is over. We're getting the encore. Okay.
And Jared came from the front of the stage back here, and he asked me, "Can we do one more? Can we do one more?" I was like, playing Renegade. He's like, yeah. I was like,
so you were the one he asked permission to play the encore. That's amazing.
And then to watch this whole crowd, because even, you know, in modern days, the breakdown in Renegade is top tier.
Yeah.
To watch the whole crowd, he controlled this crowd. It started out as this huge circle pit right in the center.
Right there.
Just right in the center. Huge circle pit started going, and then as soon as the snare came in, this place just turned into an absolute wars.
So, Scott, are you a local here? Like you grew up in Battle Creek? You're born right there. And did you come to this park as a child,
Oh,
for
yeah.
example, and did whatever, you guys did for fun? So I want you to sit for a minute and think about that. You came here as a child to do whatever childish activities you do, and now you're here as this man operating this amazing festival. And how does it make you feel, man? How does it make you feel to know this has been part of your legacy as you an individual?
Definitely, I've never even thought about it in that light, just because, like, I've always, looked highly upon the Arboretum, their entire crew here, and how well they, keep up on it, and make it beautiful. So, like, I've just not really thought about it in that light. I mean, and then to see, like we were talking about down there on the golf cart, to see this go from, just a simple park where, there's nothing much going on here at all times. It's just kind of a place to come hang out, smoke some weed.
Yeah.
All that fun stuff.
Yeah.
To later on getting Lollapalooza, which is a huge event that the Lila Arboretum puts on.
Yeah.
All-day festival.
Isn't that like next week or something like
No,
that?
a couple weeks ago.
Okay, it was before Michigan Metal. Okay.
But I mean, see that happen, I was just like, well, there's potential out here for, more music festivals. And then about 10 years-ish after the first Lollapalooza is when Metal Fest came around. And, I mean, really, when it comes to it, neck and neck, they do about the same, amount of people. But at the end of the day, like, this brings in, people across the United States. And, I mean, sometimes I've heard, we're getting people from other parts of the world. And I'm really like, holy cow.
Ansu from South Korea.
From South Korea?
Yeah, and Seoul.
Wow, what are you doing in America?
Just enjoying the sunlight, meet the people like you, good people especially. So I come here 2 weeks ago in the Battle Creek. So I'm passionate in this park. So I meet people that enjoy this park. So today I'm very lucky to meet you too. I heard that tomorrow is a very good heavy metal, Michigan heavy metal fest. So I'm happy today.
So, Sue, are you local? You live here, or you were traveling the area and you stopped here because you knew the park was something to see?
I am retired 2 years ago. I am working for the media in Korea, but my wife retired together, and then I decided to travel out of Korea, go to all over the world for 10 years. So we we live at Korea about 2 years ago. So I visited another in Europe, visit another country, and then come here the 1 month ago.
So you've only been in the USA for 1 month.
Yeah, but previous time is I stay 3 months in LA, but I go to the Mexico and then stay there about 1 year, then come again here. So enjoy the east part of US.
Are you a heavy metal fan, or do you know anything about heavy metal music?
Yeah, in Korea too, many fans for the heavy metal.
Yeah.
Especially in our age. I am in a university.
Yeah.
So we are all of my friends is enjoy overnight every day. Yeah.
So what do you think about in America, a park like this, a city government park, putting on a music festival like this?
So it's a really ideal method because the park is nature. So do you have the good space for communication at the daytime, communication with the sun, blue sky. At midnight, you can meet the star. And there is the music here. Also good people like you.
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
is everyone
Yeah.
is get everything ideal one. So it's a kind of heaven. So you don't need anymore to the death
That's
to meet
awesome.
the God.
We have a tradition at American Mosh Pits. We do horns up. Can you do horns up for us? This is Vin hanging out with South Korea here at Michigan Metal Fest.
Crucify what you can control. Nullify the unconventional. Since the cow was pointed to the sun. can't change me. You can't break me, hate me now, but you can't hold me down. This is the witch hunt. This is the only way to safety in the sun. Witch hunt. So it's a middle finger step until the world you don't give a fuck. Witch hunt. Nothing I said was ever gonna be good enough. Witch hunt. So I'm turning my back and lighting this motherfucker up. Let's light this motherfucker up. Let's light this motherfucker up. I'm tearing down your delusions. The truth will...
You picked this spot to stop on our memory lane journey, per se. So I'm gonna give the floor to you, sir, and I want to hear why this is where we stopped.
So this is a Metal Fest memory. This was actually from last year, and this is by far one of the funniest memories.
Okay, so this is a 2023 memory.
It was
Okay.
hilarious. I was running a steak truck most of the day because, you know, we had a staffing issue, and I need to get gear down here and get on the stage.
Mhm.
I'm very high stress, you know, stage manager. Well, one time I came up here, I picked up John Paul Vega of King 810 and UAVV tour manager, one of my closest homies. He's from the southeast side of Michigan. And Tyler from Traders, and then a bunch of their gear. And we were coming down here, and Tyler's in the cab of the truck, and he was just like, "So what's your name?" I was like, "I'm Scott." He's like, "Tyler's nice to meet you." Man, this place is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, "Oh, thanks. We really like to hear." He's like, "No, man, like it is gorgeous." I went and I got to walk through the greenhouse because there's greenhouses at the top of the hill.
Yeah.
Just like the size of the plants in there, I can't grow that in Florida. I'm jealous. Like this, I mean, Tyler's 6 foot,
Yeah.
6'6".
Yeah, so he's a tall guy because I'm 6 foot. So I mean, we're talking bigger than me.
And everybody, you know, Traders, big, mean, aggressive
Absolutely.
presence.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know, he was just, you know, taking in everything. He was wondering if the children's garden right here wasn't locked because he just wanted to go sit in it. Like this, I mean, and then not even, you know, I think it's 30 minutes later, you know, he's on stage screaming at thousands of people
At the most grueling, scaring tones that a lead singer can sing, you know?
And it was just like, I don't know why I just found it so funny because he was just, you know, dude, we're just down in.
Was he pretty much in, like, are you driving him to the stage at this point?
Yeah.
So he's in stage gear, you know, we're ready to go. He's
Oh,
blacked
yeah.
out. I mean, he's looking the part at this point.
And he's just, this place is so beautiful. I love it. I'm just like I'm trying not to laugh.
You know you're getting ready to sing hardcore music, right?
And then another video I got, same path, but
Let's walk a little bit.
Okay. But
So this is like when you're coming down here and then you're going to the stage that way?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's walk that way. I'm gonna do that a little bit.
Tyler and John Paul are in the back of the steak truck. This was earlier in the day.
So when you say the stage truck, give me an image so I can put it in my head. What type of vehicle do we have?
So it's the steak truck. Basically, it's got steak sides.
Okay, steak body truck.
Steak
okay.
body truck.
All right.
And we load a bunch of gear onto it, run it back and forth to the stages.
Okay.
Just it makes our life so much easier.
Sure, absolutely.
And you know, I had John Paul, Tyler, and I think a couple members of Psycho Stick.
Okay.
In the
Then can I stop for a second and ask you a question? So it's game day. It's Michigan Metal Day. We got thousands of fans here screaming and hollering. Is this path like we see it right now, or is there like fences up and you can see people out there? Tell me a little more of the image I'm getting right now.
This right here, basically the only access that is allowed back here is, you know, stage crew, committee members.
So we're seeing it as the band guys on the steak truck are seeing it right now.
This is exactly
cool.
how
All
this
right,
is.
that's where I want to be. I want to feel like they're feeling it.
And I randomly decided to Snapchat a video of, you know, John Paul and Tyler on the front of the steak bed just hanging onto it, watching over everything. I got this cool video, Tyler on the steak truck.
Yeah.
Hair's just down, just he's just doing this on the steak truck.
Yeah.
Like,
I respect Traders so much.
Oh yeah.
Florida hardcore. They go into that group of bands that they've never changed who they were. No. The sound has stayed the same. I'm sure, I don't know them personally, so I can't speak, but I'm sure they've been approached to, hey, change this a little bit and we can make millions more dollars, right? But they have just stuck true to who they are. So go ahead.
Yeah, Traders in general, I mean, out of all the bands I think I've worked with, they're easily top 2 my favorite. Just, you know.
How many times have you worked with Traders here?
Last year was the first year.
Oh, wow.
So them coming back a repeat 2 years in a row, I mean, they wanted to come back.
See, you know, there's a lot of festival people that will not be happy about a festival bringing a band back back to back. I think it's amazing. I think if you had, like you said, we had Traders here and they put on a great performance. People loved it. So guess what's going to happen when they're on the bill this year? People are going to be even more looking forward to it, right? You're going to have more people there than were there last year, right? So I think kudos to you guys for not being scared of that taboo in the festival lineup of don't do that.
And I mean, this is Head PE's second year. They played
in a row or just as here?
They played 2019 with Toasted Grin and Hatebreed as well. And then
that's quite a trifecta there.
Filth has been, you know, like our steeple band. Like this, like they played like first and second year,
Sure.
I want to say, or
Sure.
first and third.
Yeah.
And then they played our rain year.
Yeah.
They didn't play last year, and then they're coming back this year. But I mean, to watch what they've went from, because like back in 2017, 2018, when they first, you know, were playing Metal Fest, not a lot of people knew the North Carolina Slam.
I want to talk about Filth for a second since you brought that up. One of the things that I'm excited for and brings us in is you have this trifecta this year lined up, right? It's going to go Filth, Traders, Gideon. And I've seen the set times at this point, and that's in a row. Give me your thoughts on being the guy that's been here all these years. And I'm anticipating you guys have the largest crowd this year that you ever had. I have reasons to support why I say that. But tell me what you think about and what you're seeing in your head right now when I say it's going to go Filth, Traders, Gideon tomorrow.
Madness. It's just going to be a madhouse.
Right.
I mean, that's, you know, almost 2 hours, 3 hours of just a straight onslaught of just
hard, face hitting music.
I mean, with Filth, with the way that, you know, they're mixing in, you know, the new metal elements with straight hardcore, like it's just like, holy shit, this is, you know, NWA with beatdown.
Do you feel, and this is just your thoughts, 3 Walls of Death, or one of them is just going to step up and do it, have the biggest one? Out of that trifecta that we're looking forward to tomorrow.
I feel like if there's one band that's going to make the big one happen, I definitely think it's going to be Gideon.
Yes! Why do you say that?
Gideon has the high energy beatdown. They're the quick, get to it beatdown. They're the, you know, kind of that old school hardcore mixed with a new school sound.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, Traders is just definitely just chugs.
Yeah.
It's straight up, you're seeing arms flying, people broken noses.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a swinger.
Oh yeah, and same with Filth. But I mean, out of those 3, I definitely think, you know, Gideon's gonna have the Wall of Death.
Is this the first time you've personally seen Gideon?
Actually, it is, yeah.
Okay, so this is what I'll say. We are huge supporters of Gideon. We've seen him multiple times. We sat down and did a conversations with Vin in Atlantic City with him. And I've seen Gideon now in bar shows to, you know, festivals where there was 80,000 people. And when you see a Gideon festival performance, it will change your life. Like literally, it will change your life. So for you to be excited for that tomorrow and know that's one of the reasons I'm coming here, I'm really excited now because you're the fucking right-hand man, bro. So if you say you're excited for that, I know I nailed one of the things that's going to be good.
2022. It was
Okay.
absolutely downpouring out all day.
Rain.
It
That was your
miserable.
rain year, right?
Yeah, the rain
2022.
year. And I've been here since 6 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
You know, any type of humor, anything like that, get me through the day. Well, I was sitting there, Phil's on
Give
stage.
us an idea of how bad the rain was here in 2022, because it has been dubbed the rain year.
I had one pair of clothes. I spent the night here, woke up at 6, and by 6:30 I was drenched.
Oh man, that's bad.
Oh, I was miserable. People were showing up. I'm
I
like,
got the
oh my
feeling now. We
God.
are drenched. It's downpouring. Okay.
My dope sweatshirt had been drenched.
It's a towel at this point.
Oh my God.
Yep.
But I was hanging out backstage and Phil's on, doing their thing.
Okay.
And all of a sudden I kind of look over.
Does your
in the corner.
stage have enough cover that the artists are dry, or are the artists
Oh, yeah.
experiencing the weather just like the fans?
They're dry. The guitarist, bassist, they're staying pretty dry.
Yeah.
But for the vocalist, they would come up front and, they just get that, oh crap.
Yeah,
Go back
yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
But then Phil's on stage, Dustin's up front being the badass that Dustin Mitchell is.
Good.
And all of a sudden I just happen to pan over to the side of the stage, and here's 2 members of Falsifier with food just sitting there smashing. I took a video of it because I thought it was hilarious. I was taking a video of Filth because...
Do you remember what they were eating?
No. I just kind of panned over because I seen Ron Buckley when he was with T-Con at the time.
Yeah.
And I just scanned over and I'm just like, there's members of Falsifier. They seem to be videotaping. They went...
They were enjoying the set.
Oh man. And I mean, every time Filth comes out here, I mean, it's kind of like what Lou Brutus says about Seven Dust.
Okay.
Don't ever watch. If you were going to take something away from that band's performance, look at the wings.
Okay.
Because no matter what, almost one member of every band is in the wings for Filth. And that's what, it is with Seven Dust. You look at the wings with Seven Dust when they're on a festival.
Uh-huh.
And
give us an example of who you feel is someone that was in the wings with Seven Dust.
I mean, I've heard everything, Five Finger Death Punch,
Okay.
Static X members, Dope members,
So I'm going to share something with you. I'm
Mm.
45 years old. I remember seeing Seven Dust played a lot in the Philadelphia, New Jersey area in the 90s and early 2000s. So this is a band that I saw in club performances with 200 people or less. Okay. And to hear you say that is amazing because, again, this is a band that I take personal because they are from where I'm from. I blood, sweat, and tears myself in these basement clubs with them, And to hear you say that's quite amazing. And that's one of the reasons I like coming out to places like here, because that's a band I feel like us East Coasters only really feel, and you're nailing it over there.
Around the world, I'm gonna bring it to a head. We're gonna show the world that it was once said. Whatever the cost, we will never surrender. Leave a man in the lost. When the rich wage war and the patriotic horde in their own grave for their own sake, another casualty, another travesty. You'll know the motherfucking trumpets ever crawling when they stay. Stepping pits, loving time, whoever can you in the bass drum. Down on the zone, no I'm here to say fuck you. You're not a bad dog. We don't let you fly, baby. We don't let you fly, baby. We don't let you fly, baby.
From the bottom of my heart, that you guys come out here once a year and make sure that this thing goes off without a hitch. Who here has worked before at Michigan Metal Fest? Show of hands. So you can keep your hand up if you want to. Who knows how hard it is?
Hey, go, go.
Who's new this year that hasn't volunteered before?
Welcome. Thank you so much for
You
volunteering.
are all pivotal pieces of this.
Thank you
Everybody
so
has
much.
a spot. Everybody, we have a need for each one of you. It's not like we overstaff anything or exaggerate anything. It's a hell of a day. It's a lot of merch sales. It's a lot of beer sales. It's a lot of stage, man. It's a lot of monitoring things. There's a lot of stuff going on throughout the whole day, and we have to make sure that we have people that not only are available to do the job, but I'm going to say this one time really clearly, they love being a part of this. That's who we want. So we want to see those hands that went up the first time. We want to see that doubled next year. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I hope each one of you come back next year. John, you better come back.
Well, John will do it.
John's got something to say.
John's got something to say.
Guys, Ashley. You make wrong respect. Hey,
Just the last thing for me is thank you guys very, very much from the bottom of my